Hello, hello, Aquarius. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my leather shop. We're back in here again. Daughter's doing her school, so the office is taken up for a while. Welcome. Anyway, we're going to do your reading for the 4th through the 10th of October. We're going to get started here real quick because my readings, I got to do these before I go to work now. So we're going to get started. Make sure that you please read the announce or watch the announcement below. That'll explain everything that is going on. Also, too, I am swamped with work, but I love you guys, and you guys, I want to make you come first before work. So let's get started. You guys are coming into a new moon as well. We all are, but that word is tomorrow. So we've got the new moon energies. We've got Mercury retrograde happening. So definitely I got a lot of energies happening right now. Not only that, with the other planets, I'm hoping to do a new moon reading. So if you are brand new and you enjoy what you're watching, because I do mix astrology, numerology, and tarot together, but the tarot is different, as you will see. It's motivational, it's divine driven. It is definitely a lot of downloads with a lot of different energies. So you know, whatever you see may not be lasting for a few seconds, just because if it resonates with you, it's supposed to. If it doesn't, there's something that's going to resonate with you at some point. So again, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, and the subscribe button, make sure you hit the all notification, because what I understand is YouTube, if you don't hit the all, picks the ones that the videos they want you to see. So if you don't hit the all, you may not know when I'm on tomorrow for the new moon reading. So make sure you do that. All right. So let's get started. A lot of transitions and changing, guys, because of what's going on. Mercury retrograde is gearing us up with that transition time in communication. It's getting the elephant out of the room. It's getting all the hard conversations out. And it's also about getting them out so that you can share your feelings, get that suppressed stuff down, what do you call it? Low vibrational stuff out. You know, so almost like vomiting all the negative and negative and negative. So because there is a movement towards more of the positive high vibrational energies. So this is a time where you really want to get down, be vulnerable, share your feelings, share something that is suppressed in you with whoever it is that you need to share that with. It might even be your work. I don't know who that is for you. So definitely pay attention to those suppressed things that you just don't want to talk about. You don't want to share. You don't want to do that. Why? Okay. Is it fear that's holding you back to do that? Or what is it that is causing you to do that? Okay. So I am going to pull a past energy. We found that the Geminis, they were actually facing that somebody doesn't have the courage and strength to share something that they need to share. This is going to take that person to really look deep down. Wow. And I'm going to tell you, just by looking at your reading right now, a lot of got to be paying attention to your intuition this next week. Really start paying of your intuition and really standing up for yourself, your authentic self, not your fake self, whoever that is. This life is not about living it for somebody else. It's about living your life. All right. Yeah. Okay. So you sound like me. All right. So what I'm going to look at here, Divine's card is the message to you. Okay, this is the message for somebody who's been asking, are they coming back? Should I be doing this job? You know, that kind of a thing. He's saying, really pay attention. It is the number 6, and it's smoke and mirrors. So what seems as it is may not be. Let me give you an example. I went and applied for a job. I'm very qualified for it. It was a saddle fitter. It was a saddle representative. Very qualified for it. And I'm like, oh, this sounds good. Boy, that money thing sort of sounds questionable because it was very high, like $100,000 a year. And then I go into the interview and they basically get you going. And then I said, no, if you're going to move me, how much is it? For me, what is my base pay? Because I need to know what my base pay is, because your ad says 100,000. I like to know why and how that's going to be. And they basically had smoke and mirrors. Well, you know, we're going to start you out here. Be careful of that kind of stuff. Oh, well, you know, really pay attention. Really pay attention to your intuition, because that is the number 6. This is the number 6. This is about your potential and ambition of what is coming up. This is about something that you're supposed to be getting, or reward of some type of getting. But this is about your doubting your intuition. Do not doubt your intuition. Even if it were to turn out not the way you had hoped, that's okay, because it's going to be fine. There is a reason for everything that is happening, everything that is moving forward. There is a reason. Divine has a purpose. We cannot see it. It's in the dark. It is where he works, is in the dark. We can never figure him out anyway, but I'll tell you from experience and firsthand experiences over and over and over with divine, the minute I doubt my intuition, I slap myself and say, you know what? No, I'm going to go with what divine says. Yeah, it didn't turn out the way that I wanted to, but actually in the forefront, what I couldn't see was even more rewards than I expected. So be really, in your future card, be really kind to yourself, be loving to yourself, but also trust yourself. Trust yourself. And if you don't trust yourself, this is where we need to do some core work, where we need to do some core foundation. We need to replant the seed that died or got twisted and didn't grow up, or was drowned too much by whatever trauma or PTSD or whatever there is there. We need to regrow that garden into a beautiful garden, into something. Divine is watching, divine is carrying over, and then you become the caretaker over your own garden. So he's watching how you take care of things down here, how you take care of your money, how you take care of your family, how you take care of your pets, how you take care of your material things, your house, if you have one. Do you let it go to crap? Is it dirty? Is it everything like that? Well, then you're not going to get more in your rewards, because when you take care of your garden, he sees that you take care of his belongings. These aren't yours, but these are his. So how are you taking care of yourself, your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul, your everything? How are you taking care of that? That is what he's looking at. Again, if you're doubting your intuition, make sure that you figure out why you're doubting it. Fight that, because that's low vibrational working against you not to trust it, because the low vibration devil, Satan, whatever you want to call him, is trying for you not to get that reward and blessing. But you've got 2 number 6s here and a number 2 to bring. The number 2 is to bring something together, a partnership together. And this is about your potential. This is about your potential. Okay. But here's your card that is your past card that is hindering you and avoiding you getting there. Somebody's got way too much stuff on their plate. Somebody doesn't know how to prioritize their day or their life as far as what is important. This is the time to sit down and figure out what is important to you that you prioritize. For a while there, me, it was money. It was like, okay, I need money. And I was so far off, because once I took my mind off of money and said, okay, my family's health is more important. Yes, I had to sacrifice. Yes, I had to put things on myself on the back burner. But you know what? When I started taking things care of my family first, then what happened was divine began to reward me more, because he saw that I was taking care of the most precious things that he gives us, people. Okay, so the Page of Swords is your first card out, and then you have the Magician. So there is a message coming. What I notice in both of these, they're definitely both holding swords. There is a message coming because we're in Mercury Retrograde. This is all about talking about truth. Okay, this is talking about truth to you. And the Magician, you know, you got to be careful of the Magician, because he's full of illusions. Okay, you really want to be careful, because he sees some of the things that you want. The Wheel of Fortune is the thing about the Wheel of Fortune is that's your choices and how you make your choices and what you do with your choices. Okay, so you really have to pay to your intuition. So if somebody's trying to trick you, trying to, you know, deceive you into something, this is where you need to pay attention to your decisions and decide which way you're going to go. Because you have the Wheel of Fortune. These are about am I going to go the way of light and love, or am I just going to stay in comfort, which is sort of, could be toxic, could be just low vibrational, getting you nowhere, not doing anything, okay? Because in the center of your reading is the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords is about standing up for what you believe in. However, do you know what you believe in? I don't know who this is for, but I think somebody's got their mind so busy or is so busy in life, whether they're a workaholic or they're doing too much. It's sort of like last night, my daughter's in now studying for school. And so she wanted to study till 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. And I said, no, you have to have balance. You have to have balance. This is the time. It's like a job. You have to say, okay, this time I'm going to study. Sometimes you have to do more than that, but the thing is you have to have balance in your life. So standing up for some of the things that you believe in, but making sure you have prioritized balance in your life is really, really important. Why? Because the next card is the Six of Pentacles. I can't make this stuff up, guys. This is divine downloading as I'm speaking to you. This is how I do my readings, divine downloads as I speak to you. And I don't even know what the cards are coming up with, but he's already got them figured out. Because this is, again, not for me. This is the garden that I cannot see. This is your garden. What trees or plants are you trying to grow? What fruit are you trying to grow? This is not me. This is a spiritual thing for you. This is not something of earth. I don't do my readings for secular world. I do them for a spiritual world. And this is definitely of that. So we have the Six of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is your challenge card. Why? Because we're in Mercury Retrograde. The Knight of Wands is actually facing the Six of Swords. And if, again, you look at the Knight of Wands, really paying attention, really looking, really making sure that they understand, getting clarity, okay? Getting clarity on the situation. Why are they getting clarity? Because there's somebody trying to fool, somebody trying to manipulate, to make something an illusion. And why is that? Because Divine said in the very beginning, be careful of the smoke and mirrors. Be careful of what looks really good, but probably isn't. It's that temptation, that deceit of the flesh that we want to go with. But no, we have to listen to our spirit and say, you know what? I think I'm good for right now. Now, if you really, really want it, maybe if it's really supposed to be for you, it'll come back to you later. But you got to be really, really careful because there's so much negative vibrations out there. Things that look good really aren't. Okay. It's sort of like looking at sugar and sweets and a nice, beautiful piece of cake. I love chocolate cake. Oh, I love chocolate cake. But the thing is, I look at that and it looks so good, but is it good for me? No, that sugar is actually a killer. And the thing, if you want to learn more about your body, you can go on Get Balanced 2020. There's lots of videos about nutrition and fitness because that's my degree and background. But the thing is, sugar, diseases crave sugar. And when you eat sugar, you grow that disease more than you think. Cancer loves sugar. So you want to stay away from sugar. If I could teach anybody out there anything, stay away from sugar. Stay away from the fake sugars. And once in a while, you want a little piece here and there. Okay, but just understand that it is not good for your body. And if you want to know more about nutrition and fitness, lots of videos, or email me what your situation is. And definitely, I will share that with you. All right. So somebody's getting smoke and mirrors. Somebody's got too much on their plate. Somebody isn't paying attention to the signs of somebody's trying to trick somebody. Well, hello, Abigail. Welcome. How you doing? All right, so let's get some clarification here. I would like to get clarification on the swords. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You love fast food. Honey, no. That's not good for your body. Although once in a blue moon, I do eat it. But you know what? It can make you feel sluggish. It can make you feel bloated. It can make you feel all that kind of stuff. So if you want to email me, we'll talk. All right. Anyway, let's get going here. Okay. So my concern here in this reading is that there's somebody trying to create an illusion because Divine is saying there is smoke and mirrors. Be careful. I don't know what it is. And your intuition is being tested. Okay, so that is my main concern for this, because the Page of Swords is definitely looking at the Magician, and the Magician is definitely looking at the Wheel of Fortune, which is your choices. So he's going to give you something. I would really be surprised if we did not see the Devil card here. I would be really shocked. The other thing too is balance is off, completely off. With this Mercury retrograde, it's off because somebody doesn't want to talk about something. We have to talk about something to create a cleaner, better garden. You know why? Because if you don't talk about the hard things, it's like a garden getting the weeds between your zucchini or your tomatoes. The weeds start coming up, and it's like you're not attending to those weeds, and that begins to choke out the plant. Well, that's what not talking about what you really need to talk about is doing to you. It chokes you out because you stay in that low vibration, and it begins to squish your authentic you more and more. So how can you be the authentic you when you're so fearful about what something you need to talk about? It's choking you out. You email me soon, girl. You email me soon. All right. So this is the thing is you don't want to be choked out. You don't want to be choked out. And you have no reason to be choked out. You are you, and you can be you, whoever you are. You know, that's why God created you that way. Are these upside down again? I did this last time. Okay. Oh, man. See? See? Okay, so getting clarification on the Five of Swords. So there is a burden here. Somebody is really burdened and heavy about something that is really on their heart, on their spirit, and their spirit is saying, hey, please pay attention because I'm trying to share with you my struggles. But the thing is, look what's on both sides. We have 10 and 9. So the number 10 in numerology, something's finishing, something's beginning. This old self is going away. This old self that maybe is going to take time now to really focus in on a priority that they need to do so that they're not tricked or impulse to buy something, or I don't know who that's for, but somebody is going to be impulse. Oh yeah, you really wanted that. Sort of like when you go into a car dealer, had no intention to buy a car, and you walk out with a car. Okay, somebody really talked you into that, smoke and mirrors, but you really didn't want to do that because maybe you financially couldn't afford it right now. Okay, but something is ending and something is beginning. So we have the ending of some burden and heaviness because you have the Nine of Cups and the Star. Nine of Cups is about your wish. This is something you desire, something you want. So when you release that low vibration, you're allowing that newness to come in. When you decide to put something away, then we allow something new to come in. And then we have the Sun, which is beautiful energy, spiritual energy that is at peace, at calm, and it's in more balance, which you need. You need balance. Okay, guys? You need balance. So that is really, really amazing. Okay. So the thing is, I'm going to recap with this, but also too, really pay attention. I really feel like somebody's, with this smoke and mirrors and the Magician here, I'm worried about somebody really getting into something that they didn't mean to. Not bad, but maybe it's something they shouldn't have because maybe it financially is going to strap you, or maybe a relationship that you shouldn't be in, and Divine's up there going, I didn't send them. Would they just stop picking and let me help them out? Because we end up getting in relationships that we mess things up because we try to control everything. Okay, we try to control everything. Yeah, this is definitely for your future. Really paying attention to your future. This is the 2 to bring this together. The number 2 in numerology, a partnership to bring something, to bring balance, to bring boundaries, to bring a future that is more stable for someone. Definitely. All right. Let's see if there's anything else. Queen of Swords. About the truth. Again, there's swords all over your reading. All over your reading. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And you've got beautiful 5 different, that you got to really pay attention to that. So what is the truth to you? What is you know, and if you feel like, you know, you go in, for example, if work is trying to say, oh, well, we'll give you a raise next month, but that little intuition's like, are you really? Then get clarity, whatever it is. If it's not work, if it's somebody says, well, I'll call you later. Well, what is later to you? If you're going to date somebody and they say, maybe you went out on a date, well, I'll call you later. Well, can you be a little bit more specific? Because, you know, I'm sort of busy. So when would you like, you know, to call me? Or are you going to call me tomorrow at 7 o'clock? You need to make things accountable. You need to make men, women accountable. If they say they're going to do something, they're going to do something. Or they're playing games. They're playing games. You don't need a man boy and you don't need a woman girl. Okay. If you're a guy, you don't need a woman girl. I don't know. You know, in this day and age, I don't even understand what's going on. But what I mean is your partner doesn't need to be playing games. So you get the facts. You grow up, be mature, stop playing games, and get the answer, because smoke and mirrors don't cut it right now. Mercury energy is trying to really create a lot of conflict going on, guys. Really pay attention to your mates, to your friends, to your family. And if I'll tell you one thing, if your intuition is telling you there is confusion at all, like, well, I don't know, that didn't make sense, that is not divine. Divine does not create confusion, because your garden cannot flourish on low vibrational weeds and poison. He doesn't do that. Divine works on clarity. Divine works on truth. You've got swords all over here. Truth. You need to ask for the truth. You need to say, be specific. Okay. But for those of you in your past, you've got to let go of something. I'm just doing a summary real quick. You've got to let go of something because you've got too many things going on and you don't have balance. What could you live without to create more balance in your life? Or who are you spending time with that doesn't lift you up, move you forward, support you, give you, you know, some good feelings of admiration and all that kind of stuff? Because if that's not them, time to push them to the back burner. I've done that when I was bodybuilding. I had to get rid of some of my friends because they were more low vibrational, going out dancing and drinking. And yeah, it was at that age that I wanted to do that, but I had a goal and I had to, you know, be serious about my goal. I had to be focused about my goal. That's what you need to do, is be serious and focused about the goal that you want, whatever it is, and eliminate the, I hate to say it, but riffraff. Whether it's a hobby, whether it's a bad habit, whether it's a person, whether it is whatever holding you back, you've got to let that go, because it's holding you back from your garden. Okay? It's holding you back from your desires of what you want and deserve. All right? This wish card doesn't last. It won't stay around if you don't go grab it. So go grab what you deserve and what you already were given from divine. Go grab it. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever person you want to be with. And if that's not the person, if you go and you forwardly say, I want to date you, and they're like, no, thanks. Well, then move on, because that's not the person, and go grab the person that is for you. But if you let go, your burdens are going to be released of whatever it is that is this smoke and mirrors. I don't know what that is for you. So let go of the smoke and mirrors, and this burden is going to be released. The heaviness is going to be released. The heartache is going to be released. Somebody is just whining over somebody that is gone, that has been gone for a while. Let them go, because that was smoke and mirrors. If they're gone, that was smoke and mirrors. And divine, and that was the magician saying, hey, I gave them that person. Yeah, I really did. That was a good illusion, because that's not the person you're with. But the more you stay in your mind with that person, you cannot allow that new person to come in. I'm worn out, you guys. Because it's really hard now, because divine is just really bombarding me with everything as I come out. This is not me. This is him, because I don't remember these after I'm done, to be honest. So whatever this is, whatever garden you need to weed out in your garden, this is the time to do it, and trust your intuition. All right. So But before I go, you guys, please, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I need your help. Again, I'm going to say that every video, only because I was in Oklahoma. My computer broke down. I tried to do readings, live readings on the phone. Whoops. Divine doesn't allow me to do, or Divine allows me, but YouTube doesn't allow me to do them live until I hit 1,000 subscribers. How stupid is that? But that's their rules. So help me to get that. Share with your friends. Tomorrow, the 2nd, is new moon. We're already in those new moon energies, not let alone the Mercury retrograde. Oh my gosh, this Mercury retrograde, guys, it's crazy. People just don't. I go to my day job and the computers are glitching, the phones are glitching, and I'm sitting there because this is secular world and I can't really say, well, you know what, the Mercury retrograde has really got us, because this is a very company that would not allow me to say this. But the thing is, I know that everything's glitching because Mercury retrograde. So if your phones, your computers, all that kind of stuff are really freaking out, Mercury retrograde, October 16th, it'll all be gone. It'll be fine. So, but the thing is, new moon tomorrow, I'm going to try to do it about 9:30. So if you are new and not subscribed, please subscribe, hit the bell, and hit the all, because YouTube won't send you all of my uploads or all of my lives. They pick whatever you want. I guess that's how it works. So make sure you do that. Or if you enjoyed this, if it resonated with you, and if you think, oh, this resonates with me with so-and-so, just hit the like. I really appreciate it. And Abigail, it was really good to see you. Thank you for all your comments. I love them. And I really, really appreciate them. I love my community. I'm growing, and it's so wonderful to hear from you guys. Some of you guys are on my Facebook and comment there. I love it. I just love to be connected to you guys. So I thank you so very much for your support. All of you guys for your support. So see you either tomorrow on the new moon, or see you on your next reading. Now, please listen to the announcements, because you'll see I am not live hardly at all, but it tells you. And I will tell you this week, I'm live Wednesday and probably early Sunday, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to try. I know I'm going to be on early. What is today? Friday? Tomorrow, Saturday, because of the new moon. But I'm going to do a couple readings there too. So love you guys. Stay safe. And don't forget to walk in absolute truth and love, because that's divine. Take care. Bye, Abigail. Thank you.